Picture driving here. You can't, and that's the point. Streets that look like planning mistakes were often the smartest thing a city could build. Stick with that idea, because the reason flips halfway through. Take Shibam in Yemen. UNESCO describes it as a 16th century fortified city on a rectangular grid, packed with multi-story mud brick tower houses rising up to 7 stories. From above, it looks compressed on purpose, because it was. And inside a hot, arid place, narrow lanes do a very practical job. They make shade. Urban design research on hot, dry climates keeps finding the same thing. Compact buildings and skinny streets improve daytime thermal comfort. Translation: the alley is the air conditioner. Shibam also sat inside walls. UNESCO says its dense layout was a response to the need for refuge and protection by rival families. So those tight streets were doing double duty, cooling people down and fitting a lot of city into a defended box. Now flip to Venice, and the logic changes completely. Here the city wasn't built for carts rolling down broad roads. Venice's own tourism guides point out that pedestrian streets are Cali, bigger routes are Salizade, and canal edge routes are Fondamenta. Even the vocabulary says this place was organized for feet and water. That's why some Venetian lanes feel absurdly thin by modern standards. They're not failed roads, they're connectors. A short path from a doorway to a bridge, or from a workshop to a landing place. Riva del Vin handled wine boats from at least the 11th century, and nearby lanes fed that canal traffic into the city on foot. And Venice gets wonderfully literal about it. The city notes that Cali names can include larga, stretta, and longa, basically wide, narrow, and long. Imagine a city so committed to pedestrian geometry, it puts the street shape in the name. Then there's the property line problem, which sounds boring until you realize it can shape a city for centuries. In many medieval towns, land was divided into long, narrow burgage plots, with tiny frontages along valuable streets or markets. Thin parcels help create thin street rhythms. You can see that logic in places like Edinburgh's Old Town, where UNESCO links the narrow closes and wins to a defensive walled medieval city shaped by organically developed burgage plots. So sometimes a cramped lane is frozen real estate math, with a side order of defense. And this wasn't just one region being quirky. UNESCO says Gadames in Libya was shaped by climate and water management too. Different place, same rule. If heat is brutal, walls are tight, and people move by foot or pack animal, street width starts looking less like freedom and more like wasted space. Here's the payoff. We judge old streets with car brains. But many historic streets were optimized for shade, walls, workshops, boats, donkeys, and walking. They feel wrong today for the same reason a staircase feels wrong for a truck. It wasn't bad planning. It was planning for a different machine, the human body.